Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a first part of the Michael Myers no WWE NXT. That's way past. If you guys are looking for NXT, hop on over to the Wrestling Guru Society or the Wrestling Throwdown. Go over to them. They're doing WWE NXT tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see on the screen, we are going to do our predictions for the next for the very first pay-per-view night one of Family Wrestling Entertainment, FWE's Vegas Fuel presents ReFueled Night 1. Only night one will be free on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll just be right back. I gotta shut this over here real quick. But ladies and gentlemen, I am the host of the most. Let's just say the independent wrestling heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, I have a podcast title, and then I have the independent wrestling. I know you can't see it because we have it on here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is the first ever prediction show for an awesome pay-per-view coming up tomorrow night. No, not SmackDown, but ReFueled Night 1, ladies and gentlemen. But, ladies and gentlemen, I have here with me, he's always been here with me for WWE, NXT, SmackDown, Raw, everything for WWE, and used to do TNA a while back. But, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, he was here with me when we did the PWX episode 38 review. So, ladies and gentlemen, he is Travis Neely. Say hello to the fans.
What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a great day, and I can't wait to give my predictions for FWE ReFueled live tomorrow night.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, night one will be free on YouTube, and the other one will be for $14.99 on the pay-per-view. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, night 2 will be reviewed if it comes on watchwrestling.ch. So, guys, go check out that channel. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into our first match. These two used to face each other. I think they used to wrestle in TNA. We have Bad Influence of Kazarian and Christopher Daniels. Not as Bad Influence, but they are now known as The Addiction. These great. They are the best in the business, and they will be taking on the world-renowned tag team in all over the place, from New Japan Pro Wrestling to all over the place. Ladies and gentlemen, the Young Bucks. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, they were known as Generation Me back in TNA as Nick Jackson and Matt Jackson, but they are known as Nick Buck and Matt Buck. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a good tag team match. My prediction to win this awesome match, it's going to be the Addiction. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know you call them as Bad Influence. I know it's on here, but they're actually called the Addiction on if you guys go back to their YouTube, back to the Ring of Honor YouTube page where they had their little promo, they are now known as the Addiction, because I know they can't use the name, but I think they're known as Bad Influence. Travis, who do you predict to win this match?
I am going with Christopher Daniels and Kazarian, the Addiction, aka Bad Influence. That's my prediction, but I want to mention this. These two teams had great tag team matches back in the day in TNA. Back in I think it was the 2009-2010 era in TNA. So I can't wait to see this match tomorrow night. They had great matches, like I said before, in TNA. So I see this match as a good opener. If it's a good opener, if it's in the middle of the card. Any way you go about it, it's just going to be great, and I can't wait to see it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get into our next match. Our next match, I think it might possibly, I don't know if it is, but we have the FWE Tag Team Champions, Adrenaline Express, taking on Tony Nese and Jigsaw. This will be an awesome, great tag team. I've never seen these guys wrestle before. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys will be saying, "Oh, you didn't see," because I just got into getting back into independent wrestling. I've been doing a lot of WWE, a lot of other things, but now, ladies and gentlemen, getting back into the independent wrestling league. I don't know if these guys are really good tag teams. I know some people know Jigsaw. I don't know if he's been in TNA before or not, but this one's going to be a really great match. You got the FWE Tag Team Champions, Adrenaline Express, taking on Tony Nese and Jigsaw. If I were to predict to win this match, I have to say the winner of this match is going towards Adrenaline Express because I don't know much about them, but this might be a really good match to see. Travis, who do you predict to win this match?
I'm going with Tony Nese and Jigsaw. For those wondering, the reason I know this team of Tony Nese and Jigsaw is because that TNA brought them in on Destination X pay-per-view a few years ago. Jigsaw used to go by Rubik's, and Tony Nese was in the pay-per-view as well. So, yeah, I've seen these two wrestle before in TNA. I'm not too sure about Adrenaline Express. First time I've heard of them, so I'm going with a team that I know of, and that's Tony Nese and Jigsaw. So I see this as a great match as well because Tony Nese and Jigsaw is great high flyers. So I can't wait to see them, wrestle again. So, yeah, my prediction: Tony Nese and Jigsaw.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let us know what your prediction is for each of the matches tomorrow night. Let us know who you predict to win each match. Our next match is pretty much another match that I've never heard of these guys, but they might be really good. I can't wait to see it. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to almost lost my voice here. We have Orange Cassidy taking on Alex Reynolds. I don't know much about these two young gentlemen. They might be really good, great, awesome athletes. This is one reason why, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so proud of getting back into independent wrestling so I can get to know these guys and be like, okay, I know this guy, he wrestled this match, he wrestled that match. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, let me go back. Yeah, if I were to predict to win this match, I'm going to go with Orange Cassidy to win this match. If you guys know much about Orange Cassidy and Alex Reynolds, let me know. I apologize. This is my first time getting back into doing independent wrestling. Travis, who do you predict to win this match?
Well, I don't know too much about these two either. I really ain't never really heard of them before. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and give my prediction here. Alex Reynolds. I don't know what his gimmick is. I don't know if he's a high flyer or what does he do as his moves. So I'm going with Alex Reynolds. On a a 50-50 chance here, so Alex Reynolds for me.
All right, our next match, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be another match. But, ladies and gentlemen, as we know on FWEWrestling.com, that Rich Swann will not be there. I've heard of Rich Swann. I've watched a match. I can't remember which match it was. But he's a really damn good wrestler. I saw a match from CZW when he was the CZW Wire Champion, I think he was, back in CZW. I watched a match with him. But we have Sam Shields taking on Wes Draven, taking on Banido Jr., and whoever is going to be replacing Rich Swann at the pay-per-view. So if I were to pick this, I can see Sam Shields winning this because I would love to see who the other opponent's going to be. I would love to see a really awesome opponent on there. But Travis, who do you predict to win this match?
Well, before I go with my prediction, I'm going to talk about Rich Swann. I know he will not make it to the show, so but I do want to say this: I have heard of him. He has I've seen a few matches of his in PWX. So, he's a really good high flyer. I really enjoyed some of his matches of what I've seen in PWX. I mean, really great guy. Really, awesome. He's got high flying moves. He had one flip he did off the turnbuckle. I forgot what the, move was. It might have been a 450 splash. Not sure. Have to go back and check maybe in the PWX episodes. But yeah, he was awesome. I wish he would be there, but I guess traveling issues or something or injury, something like that. But well, whoever's replacing him, hopefully it's a good wrestler coming in. For my prediction, though, in this match, I will go with Bandino Jr. Bandino Jr. I think that's it. He looks like he's a high flyer in the picture. It looks kind of like, oh, I'm good type deal. Don't know who the rest of these guys is. I ain't never heard of them, like I said before in the last match. But I'll go with Bandino Jr. Jr. Sorry.
All right. Well, that's all right, ladies and gentlemen. As you guys know, we're getting into more independent wrestling. The only shows I've watched in independent was Ring of Honor and Prime Wrestling. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead to our next match. Looks like a really good two opponents going at it. We got George Santi versus Damian Darling. The face of Damian Darling, I thought he maybe looked like Kurt Hawkins, but I don't think it would be him. I don't know much about these two guys either. If I were to pick a winner, I would go with Damian Darling to win this match. I can't wait to see these matches. These matches are going to look good. Travis, your thoughts on this match?
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I'm going to pick Damian Darling as well. To me, he kind of looks like Wes Briscoe in a way, if you look at it. But I don't know. He kind of looks like Wes Briscoe. He had the vest. He has like the little vest on, like Wes Briscoe had in Ace and Eights. I just don't know about George Santi. He looks like, he don't look like he has a good gimmick. He don't look like he has a gimmick at all. We'll see tomorrow night. But overall, this match does look pretty good. Two young guys going at it, maybe high flying type deal match. So yeah, I'll go with Damian Darling. Not too much familiar with these two.
All right, our next match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know much about the first guy here. He was a former he was a former Prime Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. I think he is current Dragon Gate USA Open the Freedom Gate champion. This one's going to be a really good one. It is Johnny Gargano, one of my favorite wrestlers. He is one damn good wrestler. Taking on against Chuck Taylor. I've heard so much about Chuck Taylor, but I have to say this match is going to look awesome. But if I were to predict to win this match, I have to go more with Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano has always been my favorite independent wrestler since Prime Wrestling. I didn't know much about Johnny Gargano after I was watching a few matches that he had that they did for to get ready for Wrestlution. They showed his matches, and I was like, wow, this guy's good. I just love his Pele, the kind of awesome move that he does. But yeah, if I were to predict, I'm going to go with Johnny Gargano. Travis, your prediction on this match?
My prediction will be Johnny Gargano as well. I've seen this. I've seen him wrestle, plenty of times years and years ago when I used to see Pro Wrestling Ohio on when I used to, have a satellite feed for, their channel back in the day. I mean, he had some awesome matches in Pro Wrestling Ohio, which, turned into, what Michael said, Prime Wrestling. So, I mean, he's a great wrestler. I'm going to tell you, he reminds me of Alex Shelley a lot. I mean, he has the Alex Shelley kind of gimmick. You know, I just enjoy his gimmick. I enjoy his matches. I mean, what I've seen, you know, back in the day, I can guess it's the same now. So yeah, I can't wait for this match tomorrow night. Johnny Gargano is my pick.
All right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Also, if you guys know, go check out my buddy Caden. He goes to every independent wrestling shows, and he knows way much about Johnny Gargano. He's been there with him. He got to go in the ring with Johnny Gargano. That one pretty much put me in tears when I saw that. When with Caden got to pin Johnny Gargano and win the Prime Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. That right there pretty much touched my heart when I saw that. It was just incredible seeing that young man fighting cancer and got to go in the ring against Johnny Gargano because Caden gave Johnny Gargano some kind of a bracelet. His bracelet that he had when he went in for chemo and that kind of stuff. So Caden, my buddy, my pal, big ups to you, my friend. You are one tough fighter. I can't wait to hear more from you. I hope to see how you're doing in school and that kind of deal, buddy. So we're going to go ahead and get into our next match. And while we know at least two of the superstars on here, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have Ivelisse and Tommy Dreamer. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the owner of House of Hardcore, was a great wrestler in ECW as an ECW heavyweight champion. Take it on one of my favorite tag teams. I don't care. You can go back to WWE and show me where there's a girl and a guy tag team, but me and Travis might know just this guy. Taking on Candice LeRae and Joey Ryan. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, go to Joey Ryan on YouTube. They have an awesome show called the Joey Ryan and Candice LeRae Show. Great show, but this one is going to be an awesome match. Candice LeRae coming in against two men. Show me a match where a girl bleeds. I mean, puts her blood on the line, gets super kicked with freaking thumbtacks on a shoe. And you show me on all YouTube channels or any YouTube videos that a girl can get kicked with thumbtacks on a shoe. But, ladies and gentlemen, this one's going to be a really good match, really good mixed tag team match. If I were to have to choose, I'm going to go and I will stick to it, Candice LeRae and Joey Ryan. I cannot wait to see this match. It's going to be really awesome. Travis, who do you predict to win this match?
Well, I'm going with the veteran Tommy Dreamer on this one and Ivelisse. So that's my pick. Tommy Dreamer's a great hardcore wrestler. Even though this ain't going to be a hardcore match, just a tag team mixed tag match. But Ivelisse, she's good as well. She was in TNA back in the day. To me, I think TNA dropped the ball on her because she could have been a great for the Aces and Eights group, but they didn't bring her in for that. I always thought Aces and Eights should have had a woman in the group. But overall, you know, that's that for TNA. But this is not TNA. This is going to be an awesome match tomorrow night with Tommy Dreamer, Ivelisse, Joey Ryan, and Candice LeRae. But yeah, my pick's Tommy Dreamer and Ivelisse because Dreamer's the veteran.
Yeah, so we know Dreamer is always and will be an awesome guy. But ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, go to Joey Ryan YouTube and check out the favorite move that I will love in history. It is called the boobplex. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Joey Ryan grabs the girl's boobs and does a boobplex. Like you do a German suplex, but he grabs some tits and does the German suplex with the hold of the tits. But, ladies and gentlemen, this match is going to be awesome. There is no rule. There is no freaking, oh, woman's got to face woman, guy's got to face guy. It is guy against gal, gal against guy. It don't matter. It's the battle of the sexes. This here, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an awesome tag team match. This ain't like WWE where, oh, you got to bring a girl in, you got to bring that girl in. Oh, okay, you're a guy, you have to bring the guy in. It's like, really? Does it care about gender? Gender does not matter. It's what they do in the ring against each other. Like Joey Ryan, he loves to do the bootplex. He likes to grab some tatas and do the bootplex. That is going to be trending online for me, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for a Twitter. It's going to be hashtag bootplex tomorrow night. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be a good match. But, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to get into some of the special appearances real quick before we get into some of the other matches. I think, yeah, there's some other matches. We're going to get into those matches. Whoops. I want to talk about this old gentleman here, ladies and gentlemen. He was one of the greatest ECW announcers. I'm sorry, Jerry the King Lawler. I'm sorry, JR, but this guy was an awesome ECW ring announcer. He always loves to use sexual stuff. I'm Joe. My name is Joe. I'm here in Chicago, Illinois. Where the babes were banging me. I was banging so many chicks. Gertner. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Joel Gertner is going to be making a special appearance at ReFueled tomorrow night for night one. It's going to be awesome. Travis, what are your thoughts on Joel Gertner coming to ReFueled tomorrow night?
Well, it's going to be awesome to see what he has to say for sure in his promo. You know, I know him for sure. I've seen a few, you know, ECW shows back in the day, and you know, I saw him recently at the TNA Hardcore Justice when they did the ECW reunion show. He was there, and yeah, he had a pretty good promo then as well. But it's going to be good to see him. I know he hasn't been seen, you know, lately. I guess maybe he's been around in the independent circuit, but I haven't seen him on the, you know, the main, you know, wrestling companies, you know, shows here lately. So it's just going to be great to see him back. You know, he's, you know, got the fur coat, and, you know, and he likes his doing them crazy promos. So it's going to be interesting.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be fun to see it. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get into our next match. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a live crowd exclusive. It will be on the iPay-per-view free YouTube channel. This is going to be an awesome match. As we know, pretty much the first two, I know all three. And if you guys want to know why I know all three, I'll tell you why. The TNA superstar Robbie E taking on one of the best damn wrestlers. If you guys don't know, I was watching the 7 levels, well, actually 8 levels of hate. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they had another match. The 7 levels of hate first was when they did with the NWA World Title. Now tell me you can't have a match like that. I mean, the winner becomes champion, or the winner loses and leaves the company, or leaves wrestling forever. Colt Cabana, really damn good wrestler in Chicago. I know he was big. He was big on WWE Raw. If you guys noticed on Raw, his big picture was on Raw last night, on Monday night. But also a TNA wrestler, right now, Eric Young. He's a really damn good wrestler. This one's going to be an awesome triple threat match. If I were to have to pick the winner of this, it's going to be a really awesome match. But if I were to have to pick, I'm going to go with Coco Cabana. I think he's a really damn good wrestler, and I hope he wins this. Travis, who do you predict to win these 3 superstars?
Well, you have the O of the bromans, Robbie E, And then you have Colt Cabana, which I've seen some of his matches in PWX. Yes, he was in PWX. Everybody knows what PWX is. If not, tune in to Michael Miner's Independent Wrestling Month this month. We will be reviewing PWX. And then you have Eric Young, who is a former TNA World's Heavyweight Champion of the World. So this is going to be great. Well-known names in this. But, I'm going to have to go with Eric Young to win this match. Hopefully, this is what I'm going to say. I'm hoping that he don't do his comedy gimmick in this match. I hope he's going to be a serious character and not his old comedy self like he is in TNA. So, I don't watch TNA anymore, so I don't know if he's still doing the comedy stuff or not. But I'm going to go with Eric Young on this. I met the guy. He's awesome, very nice guy to meet. So, great guy. So, Eric Young's my pick. I've been a fan of his since day one.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this match, I should know these two very young gentlemen. We have Carlito. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Carlito Colon. The guy that came to WWE to induct his father, Carlos Colon. As you guys know, we saw Primo and we saw Carlito Colon. That's what his actual name is Carlito Colon. Taking on a former WWE Intercontinental Champion, the man that just pretty much was known as the Chosen One, and then all of a sudden got freaking buried like crazy with the 3MB, the three-man band. Drew Gallows, a.k.a. Drew McIntyre. These two gentlemen I used to really watch. I used to watch Carlito when he first debuted in the WWE, a damn good wrestler. He was former WWE United States champion. He was a damn good champion with that belt. And Drew McIntyre, man, but he is now known as Drew Galloway. But if I would have to choose, man, this one's going to be a toughie. But I'm going to go with the Scottish himself, Drew Galloway. He is going to win this match. It's going to be a damn good match. But Travis, what are your thoughts on this match?
This match is going to be very interesting. I know these two wrestlers very well. Carlito, he has the apple. He spits in the face that people is not cool. I love that gimmick. I hope that happens again, but I don't know if he has it because of the WWE situation with the rights trademark type deal. So with Drew Galloway, three-man band. Yeah, I love that group, by the way. I know Michael might not love that group back in WWE, but I love that group. Now it's only Heath Slater. He's the Slater Gator guy now, but Drew Galloway, I really enjoyed his character back in the WWE when he was Drew McIntyre. So my prediction, it's kind of a toughie here, I agree, but I am going with the Drew McIntyre, Drew Galloway. That's my prediction for him to win. I hear he's really good on the independent circuit now. So, yeah, I'm going with him. Three-man band.
I'm sorry to say, ladies and gentlemen, but if you go to ICW, oh my God, Drew Galloway deserves to be back in Scotland for ICW. Oh my Lord, he is tearing the house with that place. He's trying to become the ICW heavyweight champion. It's going to be awesome to see him as champion. All right, now we're going to go ahead and get into our let me see how many minutes we have. Okay, this is our last match, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be a women's match. Oh, this one's going to be a good one. We have Hania taking on one of my favorite ballets. This gal, I don't know about you guys, but she bled like crazy in AIW. They had an awesome storyline with this gal, Beta Scott. As you guys can see her now without the glasses, she was really awesome with her gimmick with the glasses on. But once she gets in the ring, she wrestles great without her glasses. She is still doing stuff with Ring of Honor. She's doing stuff with R.D. Evans. I think possibly Moose is now joining in with the crowd now. But pretty much the big storyline that I loved, I kept seeing that on Facebook from my friend Gregory Iron. These two had a good, awesome feud on AIW. I felt like Gregory Iron just wanted to destroy her life. I mean, she bled every single match. I mean, it was like, wow. But, yeah, if I were to choose this match, I have to go with my gal, my favorite girl, Veda Scott, to win this match. She is going to be one awesome wrestler. Hania, I'm going to have to take a look at her matches and see how good she is before I watch the pay-per-view tomorrow. I might watch a couple of her matches, but I know way much about Veda Scott. She's a damn good wrestler. So yeah, I'm going to go with Veda Scott to win this. Travis, who do you predict to win this last match?
Well, I am going out on a limb here, and I'm going to pick Hania on this one. Don't know who she is. I haven't seen any of her matches, so I'm going to go with her. You know, this looks like to be a good match as well. I've heard a little bit about Veda Scott. I think she was in PWX maybe once or twice I've seen in the episodes that I have seen on, you know, in the local area where I'm at. It was on TV. Not now. They don't do TV tapings anymore. It's a shame. I wish they'd still do that. So my pick will be Hania.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the very first part, the very first day of Michael Miner's Independent Wrestling Week, Wrestling Month. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this Independent Wrestling Month is going to be off the chain. It's going to be awesome as you know it. But yeah, I cannot wait to see what is going to happen tomorrow night on iPay-per-view live on YouTube. Guys, go to FWE on YouTube. Subscribe to them. Follow them on Facebook at Family Wrestling Entertainment. On Facebook, get them out there, guys, because this show is gonna be awesome. I cannot wait to see my first ever or second ever. Yes, this is going to be my second FWE pay-per-view. I've seen, you guys will see it during the Throwback Indie Week. I will be showing the pay-per-view that I did for FWE called Welcome to the Rumble 2. So guys, cannot wait to see this show. As you guys can see us, we're pretty much newbies with the independent wrestling scene. Some of the wrestlers on there were former WWE superstars, still TNA stars of Robbie E. and Eric Young. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an incredible show. Travis, what are your thoughts going into this awesome show tomorrow night?
Oh man, can't wait. This is my first ever FWE show to watch live and see. You know, on this iPay-per-view live on YouTube. It's going to be great. I can't wait. The match that I most can't wait to see and I'm mostly interested in is in the Addiction, Bad Influence, Christopher Daniels, and Kazarian versus the Young Bucks, a.k.a. also known as Generation Me. Can't wait to see that. They had great matches, like I said, back in the day in TNA. So, great to see that. Can't wait to see that. Also, can't wait to see the Drew McIntyre, Drew Galloway match against Carlito. That's going to be awesome to see because I loved, you know, Drew McIntyre back when he was in 3MB. It's just going to be amazing tomorrow night. A great night for wrestling, you know, for your, you know, for your entire family, if you want to say that. Get your kids to watch it. It's going to be awesome. You also going to have Tommy Dreamer in that match. Tommy Dreamer and Evilise versus Candice LeRae and Joey Ryan. That's going to be a great mixed tag match. And I agree with you, Michael, how WWE is like, oh, you got to tag in, girl can't wrestle a dude type deal. That's the way they did it in TNA as well. It's so annoying. It kind of slows the match down when they do that. So just let them go at it. Get the match, keep going. Who cares? Just use weapons as well, as I say. But overall, this is going to be a great night tomorrow night. Can't wait to review the show afterward. I just can't wait. That's it in a nutshell right now for me. 100% can't wait. Don't miss it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night is going to be an awesome pay-per-view. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this ain't going to be like WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get ready for some hard-hitting, hit to the face. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, going to be trending, I hope you guys watch it on Twitter. I'm going to be trending when I see the Joey Ryan, Candice LeRae show. I am going to be putting on there. It is going to be, I cannot wait to see hashtag. I hope you guys trend this for me and help me have Joey Ryan trend this on YouTube, on Twitter. It's going to be hashtag boobplex. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see not the German suplex, but we are going to see Joey Ryan coming up around a girl, grabbing her by the boobs, and just backslam her. It is going to be awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for hashtag boobplex. It is going to be off the chain, ladies and gentlemen, so I cannot wait. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Thank you so much for watching our very first day of Michael Myers Independent Wrestling Independent Wrestling Month show. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned after this. There will be a I apologize for not doing this Tuesday night or Wednesday night, but ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for WWE Slam Zone Fallout show of WWE Slam Zone War Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be an incredible show, so stay tuned. It's going to be incredible. So thank you guys so much. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow night for FWE Presents ReFueled Night 1. Peace out, and I'll see you tomorrow night.